Hi. As I'm recording this right now, it's a Saturday, and I have my last 12-hour shift in literally a few hours. So, yeah. But reflecting on this week, though, this week was pretty great. I had some really major, big, huge, which literally means the same thing on realization that I try to act toward or act upon. I really don't know what they say, but you guys gonna have the idea of when you take a step back and then you realize like, oh my god, this is something that I have to do, and then you actually do what it is you have to do. So that was kind of like me this weekend and a few realizations that I've done, and it was really constructive, I'll say, and scary as well because it's new things and things that we've never done before, and yeah, so you don't really know what to expect, and the only thing that you do know is you're just gonna go and do your best and just keep hoping and believing that your best is gonna be enough. But you know because there is literally anything you can do about it besides of taking a step back and actually thinking about what it is you have to do, and then you do it. But that was pretty much like me this weekend, and I'll say for the past few days. But right now I'm doing better, and it's like nothing worse. I'll say, to be honest, it's nothing worse. Just simple realization that I just had to be honest with myself and say, hey, you know what? Is it how we're gonna be doing this, or is there a better way to do it? Or oh my god, this way that I plan on doing this is gonna be a really bad way. So what about this way? So just to give you kind of like an idea of what it is and how it goes. But that's not gonna be the subject for this video. The subject for this video is one of those subjects that I've been talking about before on my channel, but it's gonna be like pre-med related and or healthcare related. To be honest, it's not necessarily pre-med because I don't really. I always says that what my channel is has like a bunch of pre-med related content, but after taking a step back and looking at the stuff that I've been talking about, so it's not only pre-med related. So I kind of like talk about everything, to be honest, but I'll say mostly healthcare related, or I'll say healthcare mindset related, which is pretty much the same thing. But hey, I just wanted to be clear. But the subject for this video is how I cultivate a growth mindset in my pre-med journey. Well, I'll say this one is pre-med related because it clearly says on pre-med journey. But the thing that I'm gonna be focusing on is the growth mindset, and this is something that I still struggle with every single day. So it's not something that you just have to do once and then you'll never have to do it again because you're interacting with a bunch of people every day, and whether you believe it or not, or you're aware of it or you are unaware of it, you're changing. Your doubts are changing, your beliefs are changing, or just being altered. What you used to think or firmly believe in, sometimes you end up realizing that they are not what they seem, and you do something about it. You either don't believe in them anymore, or don't believe on those same beliefs as you used to earlier. So those things are changing, and this is one of the reasons why having a growth mindset was really challenging for me, because I usually thought that what, so it's just like this thing that you have to get, or like this level that you have to pass, and then once you'll pass it, you'll be mature enough and you'll be able to have your growth mindset and do whatever the heck you want to do. But it really does not work that way, and I wish it did. But you know what? Oh, Pookie just texted me. Oh, yeah, you get used to it. Trust me, you do get used to it as you're living, or keep interacting with people. You do get used to it. And the thing that do help me, if I had like to list stuff that do help me with this whole mindset, work of mindset thing, is taking a step back. Taking a step back is really important because I get the opportunity to reflect on what it is I do when actions or events that happen, and kind of think about what I've done, or what I could have done better, or what I should have done. So those things do help, even if it's really painful sometimes, based on what it is you have to reflect on, because it might be a really bad experience or traumatizing experience and you just don't want to go through it again. But uh, for the most part, taking a step back and thinking about past events helped me, because I've always come to the conclusion with myself that, hey, you know what, there was a better way of handling this. And if the situation do present itself again, I think that's the way that you should handle it. And sometimes the situation does present itself again, and I handle it better than I did handle it the first time. So that's one of the reasons why I'll say the self reflection could never really help. Could never really help. Could never hurt, because I'll say it's all beneficial at the end of the day. But based on the experience for the events. And the other thing that helped me with the whole growth mindset thing is being realistic, realistic about my goals and what it is I want to do. It's not something that I naturally knew how to do earlier. Oh, why is it texting me now? Hold up. Let me just try to see what is it. If it's really important, so I'll cut this thing out. Oh, he called me. All right. So, yeah, being realistic with your goals. Goals is not something that you'll just learn like this. It's again something that I wish that worked like that, but it does not work that way. So I had to take a step back and learn it as well, because I've been giving myself like so many tasks and only thinking about what's the end goal will be or how I would feel about after completing all those tasks. But I slowly realized that you only have 24 hours a day, and there's no way in hell that you will get everything done in your list. So might as well just humble yourself and try to subdivide and divide and do all that and be realistic, because at the end of the day, when you do give yourself like all those tasks to do, and then you are going to bed and you realize that you have not even done half of it, trust me, you'll feel a certain type of way. And I generally don't like the way that I feel like when those kind of stuff happen. So that's the reason why I try to humble myself, but I still have some moments where I'm really delusional and give myself like a good amount of stuff to do, and then boom, I just end up, feeling really bad because I have not done none. So, it happens. And the last thing that helped me with, I'll say, my growth mindset is focusing on relationship. Um, I did not really know what a relationship was, to be honest. Well, because, can I even justify that? I knew what a relationship was, but my thing when it comes to relationship, if in the past when you mentioned the word like relationship, the only thing that used to come in my mind was, hey, a love relationship type thing. You have to have somebody else that you really like, and then that's pretty much it. I do know friendship is a kind of relationship, but I really did not focus on giving it my best as I would have if I was with someone that I genuinely like and I really wanted to spend my life with. So relationship did help me, I'll say, to make more reflection and also learn stuff about myself. And I'm not only gonna say a relationship, but I'll say focusing on the kind of relationship the relationship is, or just giving it your best as you would have for stuff in my life is something that did help, instead of just having this person that you just stuck randomly, but you call friend, but having this person that you call friend, you generally care about, and you try to get to know every day, and also help each other, kind of help too. So that was pretty much the thing that I use to have growth mindset. But I do use more things, to be honest. But just know that it's gonna take a really, 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 really big and huge long time for me to talk about those. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not really gonna do that. And it's 4:16, and I have to go to work at 6. So I'm just gonna take the few little time that I have left to probably work on this video and call my Pookie, because just call me and gonna call back. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and I'll probably see you guys later on my break for another one. And yeah, that was pretty much it for this. Bye.